Hi, welcome back to Gadget Mad Lad. This is going to be a teardown slash partial repair. Stay with me while I explain this one. Right, I'm going to be making a Game Boy macro. A Game Boy DSi macro. And this is a DSi XL, and I've also got a DSi. Now, what I'm hoping is if I can repair the bottom half of this to the point where I only need a screen for it, I'm going to do a macro out of this as well. But I need to see if I can get it repaired first. So what I've done, I've got a charger, the actual original charger for it. Got a battery for it. I've just not got a battery cover. That's something I'm missing off this, but it's got like signs of rust all over it. You can see around there, around the screen, so that's not looking too good. The bottom bit's not the worst looking thing, but I'll turn it on in a second. You'll see what I mean. But I'm thinking it's signs of water damage on the inside, so I'm hoping if I clean it up a little bit, maybe we can get the thing fully working. So here's what we're gonna do. The top screen I'm not gonna touch. That's not going to be anything in this video. I'm just opening the bottom half, seeing if we can see signs of corrosion, maybe clean it off, and try and get signs of life in the board. As you can see, we kind of have signs of life. See if it turns on. As you can see, top screen's got lines all over it, and the bottom one is just, I don't know, that's terrible. See a couple of lines of colour and the rest is just black. So what we'll do, turn that off, because if it is water damaged, it's never a good sign to really plug it in, so I shouldn't have really done that. But I just wanted to show you, essentially, in not working. So do knock the battery out of that. Put this to one side for now, put it on there. Need a tri-wing screwdriver for this. And I also need to take these rubber baby bumper buggies things where they are. So let's get them out first. Scooch them to the side. Right, so from what I can tell with the actual thing itself, other than from first glance, it would appear the screen's damaged, and I think I'm not too sure it's the L or the R button. Seems like it's not clicking in properly. If I can get the bottom buttons working good and to the point where I can see there's no sign of damage on the connectors or anything, I'm happy to continue with my idea. So tri-wing screwdriver. So are they tri-wings? No, it's Phillips. Okay, that's weird. 12 Phillips. I actually thought that would have been tri-wing. So get these ready. Whether they're all the same size or not, I have no idea whatsoever. So I'm dealing with these other ones I've got to the side there. So let's compare them as we get them out. That's two the same size up to yet. Bit of a rusty one, but again, same size. So that's three same size screws. 4 same size screws, that's good. 5, and that's pretty good as well. I'm assuming they're all going to be Phillips / crosshead screws on this side, aren't they? So, a couple of rusty ones there. And over the cartridge port, we've got another little one, that's different size. So the ones are different sizes, that one, up to yet. So I'm assuming the tri-wing are going to be on the inside because it's Nintendo, and everyone knows Nintendo love tri-wing. So I get a ring Nintendo tri-wing. That's kind of funny in my head again. So be careful here, let's pull it apart. You can see this, I'm doing it, it's a bit hard to do on camera. Pry tool maybe. Yeah, I think that's gone now. Yeah, we're good there. So I'll close that. I'm assuming someone's going to be connected here. Oh, it came disconnected. Disconnected quite nicely, that. Oh, we've still got no connector here though. So we'll detach that. Little Lego brick connector. So what's this for then? So this one is for the memory card, and this one is for the volume. Oh, and the shoulder buttons I think as well. Oh, that must be what that one's for as well then. So the memory card connector is also appears to be the shoulder bump. That doesn't seem right. Oh, I'm showing that now, I know, but this one here was the one that wasn't clicking properly. This one's got a nice little click to it. So what looks is then. Okay. So I'm seeing a ribbon cable that's not connected there. That's weird. I'm seeing a broken connector there. Oh, bugger. Don't think this is going to be doable. This disconnects like it. Oh, wait a minute, no, we've got a little aerial there we need to detach carefully. So no, it snapped off that. So I'm guessing this is like the DS Lite board, Wi-Fi board slash BIOS, whatever you call it. Right, so that's really weird. That I'm not seeing any tri-ring screws on this at all. I'm also not seeing any water damage, which I was hoping there would be, because that would be a little bit of corrosion. You're on the thing is, I can't really clean the stuff on camera because I'm gonna have to leave it to soak and stuff, and obviously editing purposes and stuff like that's not gonna be the greatest, so I'm gonna have to cheap out with this one. Hopefully not though. Let's see where we go. So that's disconnected. Yeah, that little hinge is broke off there. So sign of damage there that we didn't really want to be seeing. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the backlight for the digitizer, or the digitizer, not the digitizer, the backlight for the touchscreen. Sorry. I don't know for a fact that's the case. I could be wrong. It could be something that we don't even need. If it is the digitizer for the touchscreen, that shouldn't even be a problem. Hopefully, because obviously my intention will be to make it a macro anyway. So it's a fault that I can work with. Right, so just pull them away from that. I think this just pulls off or something. Yeah, we're all good with that one. So this has got a bit of rust in it, so I'm going to have to take that out. There's so many bleeding screws there, aren't there? They're not going to be the right size, the same size, are they? They're not. So I'm going to do this. Right, we're going to have a little thing over there. Sticker concealing something. So we'll move that. Sit there for now. This one here is missing this kind of catch. If you can see that. Yeah, apologies for the lighting as well. My flash on my phone seems to keep malfunctioning, so I've kind of got like it rigged up with a little flash below it on another phone. But anyway, so the lighting's not the greatest. But as you can see there, this is meant to have like a little clasp thing like this one here. How are we going? See this one? This little thing, focus. This little thing here. It's holding that in place. That's still like the mechanism that kind of clamps into place. So this is up to yet looking like it might be unsalvageable, which is a shame. I can use it for parts for future videos. If I get any of these that require certain parts off the board or something, I've got an air station to remove it, so it's not impossible to do that. I've not actually used it for that yet, but why not, innit? Give me a first time for everything. Right, what we'll do to start with, we'll remove the main board and see if we can see any signs of corrosion there. I'm hoping they're going to be the same size screws, but they're not going to be the same size screws, are they? Nope. Right, so these are main board screws, so I'll move them to one side. Hopefully all these are going to be the same size as each other. Well, that seems promising up to yet. So essentially, it seems like it's just groups of screws. Oh, I say that and then we come across this one. And I may be proven wrong. Yep, I am proven wrong. But if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the same size screw as that. Yep, so this one here is the same as the cartridge port one. It's just a different colour, but I don't think it'll make a difference. That means that these might be the same. We'll get to that eventually. So we've got another black screw here. Is that going to be the same size as that one, or is it going to be the same size as that one? It is the same size as that one, so we can group that again together as a board screw. Don't worry, I won't make you sit and watch me put the whole thing back together again, unless obviously it's relevant, but I don't think it will be, so. That's still not coming loose, so something's holding it in place. What have we got? Oh, another screw. Hiding. Well, not hiding. Again, like on the DS Lite, we've got the white circles to indicate where these screws will be going. So we'll call these the white hoop screws. Yeah, there we go. So we've got signs of life coming now. So just lift it over like so. Look at all that bloody corrosion. So bad. Detach, detach, detach. That is stuck in, oh there we go. As I said, that is stuck in there, but then it totally came loose. So we've got a bit of corrosion. It's gonna leave the buttons, that's not gonna be good. Alright, so signs of corrosion on this side. Not the worst, but not the greatest. So I don't think I'm going to be putting this back together tonight because I'm going to have to give it a real clean. So this video is going to be like a two-parter. Part 1 now, me tearing it apart, trying to diagnose the fault. Part 2, me putting it back together again and seeing if I was right about the fault. Oh no. Hate that when a screw rusts away to nothing. Slow and steady seems to win the race. Again, another small one like there, is it? Or is it smaller? I think this one actually might be smaller. So we'll group these as in they're where the battery is. So we'll call the battery screws. Battery screws, obviously. But I don't think we'll be putting that little rusty one back in. So this one will be missing a screw when it goes back together. Only because it's disgustingly rusty. What I actually found out was that the DSi and the DSi XL apparently can both share screens. So my hope was to try and repair this in this video. So in the next video that was meant to be my DSi macro, I was going to do it by putting the DSi screen inside the body of this and doing it, you know, so I was going to call it the DSi macro medium, but it's not looking like that's going to be a thing now, so unfortunately, I apologise. I mean, don't worry, it still could be a thing, but let's just say I don't think it is, so I'll just be making the DSi macro, not the macro medium, as I call it. Yeah, that is just gross. The pins, okay. Yeah, the pins are, maybe. It's possible, it's very, very possible, but it's not likely, if you get me. So this XL one, apparently, will fit into the DSi normal size one. You'd have to, like, really adjust the housing or something to get this to fit in there, but my logic was if I could put this, you know, the small screen inside this, and then, like, fill around it somehow or something, would that look pretty cool? So idea for a future video. It was meant to be. That's when I said the other day I'd kind of hopefully a good surprise with the macro idea. That's what I was going to go with, but it's not looking like it's going to be the case now, unfortunately. Which I don't like to do that. Oh. So this is the innards of a DSi XL. I don't really know what else to show you, to be honest with you. I can clean the board and get back to you with it, but up to you, that's not looking like that's going to be very promising. The board did turn on though, so I suppose it's that. I've got it ready though to put back together again, so we could do that. Should I see if there's a way of detaching the top bit from it? So if we do manage to do that, at least we're ready for it. So I'll try and show you how to detach the top screen from the DSi XL even. Right, so how do we do it? That I have not researched in the slightest little bit, so I've got no bleeding clue. Can't be that hard though, surely. Looks like something's pried there, maybe. Don't pry that. Is something to pry up here? Let's find out. It's moving. No? I think it's a light pipe, to be honest with you. So it looks like to me. Yep, it's a light pipe. So how do we detach you from you? I think it'd have to be the top screen, wouldn't it? Because from the looks of it, I think that's how it stays attached to it, because of the camera and stuff. Let's set it. Let's delve deeper and deeper. I wasn't meant to be tearing this bit apart, but I'm not the screws everywhere as well. Never mind. I'll figure it out. So let's get these rubber stoppers out. I've got no intention of chucking this top screen back together again, and it's buggered anyway, so rip out the rubber. It's stuck in there like something sticky. Oh, careful, I'm dropping it. There's something, I think that's a stylus holder or something maybe. Because bear in mind I've got it totally exposed underneath, so anything could drop out at this moment, any of the buttons. So I'll try and be as quick as I can so I don't flip back over again. But as you know, you want to be as quick as you can. Does it ever want to work for you? Does it, heck? Come on. Come on. There we go, that's another one gone. And again, Phillips screws for the top screen as well. Kind of unusual considering the Nintendo stuff I took apart up to yet as Tri-Wings. I mean, they use crossheads obviously, but Tri-Wings is like their security screw, isn't it? So this is not one to comply. So I'm going to take it off screen a second while I dig a bit deeper, because this last one's stuck on. No, I think I've got it. Nope. Yeah, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips screws, get them out of there. See the innards of this, because I probably need it for the speaker at some point anyway. So these will be spare screws, so I don't think they're any of the sizes that are, can't repurpose any of them for the, you know, the rusty screw that I lost in the bottom half. So let's get these out. It's going to take a second. Then we can run our pry tool around this little bugger and hopefully detach the top half. Because at least it's done then. Because obviously I might as well prep it for the There goes the light pipe that I was trying to dig out before. One more screw. I'm really crap with this lining the camera up, I tell you. I realised when I watched the videos back, I'm like, oh my god. Centre of the screen, Chris. Bleeding hell. Oh. Crap. To get that had a rubber membrane over it, probably. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it would have done. Just give me 1 second. I think I've dropped something on the floor. Unless it wasn't in there. I suppose that's possible. That's not good though. Oh, never mind. I'll dig one out with something else if I have to. Well, let's get into this screen, because this isn't looking very promising anyway, is it, with this? So parts it will be. Any little bits that are dropping off, I'm just putting in my little parts bin at the side of me. Not bin, but you know, for I keep my screws and stuff like that when I'm not 100% sure where they go. That's not working that way. How to get into you? Them rubber stopper things, eh? No, they won't be the way in, will they? Does it slide maybe? No. That's not what I pry open. Bugger! Tell me I've got another pry tool, surely. Pry tool. I hate doing this, especially on plastic as well. You know, using metal, not the greatest thing to do, but unfortunately, not got anything else to do. So that does not want to come loose. Why does it not want to come loose? Probably not a wise idea to watch a tear down beforehand, because oh my god, see what I mean about metal. That's what metal does to it. You can see, you know, the blemishes on the plastic. Yeah, not good. Unfortunately, I won't be using the top bit, so well, I can't use the top bit for parts now, can I? Maybe wait, come on. Maybe I can pry this up from the spine, perhaps. Nope, doesn't want to come loose. This splodger thing has seen better days, I tell you. Oh, is that something? Maybe that way? So I'm approaching it from the bottom bit. That does not want to come loose, that. Everything's come loose now. All the buttons. Might as well stick them out and it'd be easier. Come out, you. I'm going to save myself losing other stuff then. I'm going to stay there for now. How are we? Right. Sorry about that. That is almost coming loose, but not quite coming loose. So maybe if I can wedge this in there. No, that's just a shell thing, that. Oh, bugger. This is not easy. Oh, come on. Don't make me tear apart a 3DS on, sorry, a DSi XL one. Thing of them, smash it to pieces. It's you, not me. Seems slowly but surely prying loose. Oh, got some sign of something. Come on. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that was meant to be Eye of the Tiger, I think. Because of all the bleeding strain of this. Can't even hum out right. Right, there we go. We have sign of something. What I do not know. What's that? That's rusty. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, and there goes the ribbon cable being torn into like 10 different pieces. Oh, my God. Should be able not to tear down a DSi XL. Holy hell. That's the screen dynamic handy for something. It's not the worst nick. Or scratch wise. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh crap, knocking stuff over everywhere, right? So that can go, because that is just nasty. This is kind of stuck in place. I do see the screw there as well now, so I was right. We do need to remove that. So what we'll do, can I get to that screw? Is that doable? Is that screwable? If I remove that, I think that should give me access. If I can fidget the little bugger free. Very nearly done now, people, very nearly done. Right, so, from what I'm led to believe now, that is that, so, put that there. Maneuver this right and get them cables out. That should do the trick, I think. Oh, bloody hell. One of them ones, is it? Hate to do this. Don't do this at home, folks. Whatever you do. I'm just doing it because I'm... Snip, snip, snip. Dun, dun, dun. The cables are all knackered, so there's no reason not to do this at this point, so screw it. Done. Right, still some stuff stuck to it though. Oh my god. I'm just going to yank it out. 3, 2, 1, pull. It pulled something through, but whether it damaged it or not, I don't know. That still solves the board, but that's on there. Right, we've got it kind of free-ish. That's the Wi-Fi aerial. I think we may need to keep that one. So that's inside of the Wi-Fi aerial. So we should just pull that through. Put that to one side. This is the microphone, maybe? Yeah, I'm assuming microphone. So if we pull that through with the tweezers, might be able to repurpose that as well. I'll be able to just drag the rubber on it as well and do it while I'm at it. I'm on fire! Alright, so that's that out. Got this stuck here, which don't worry, it's damaged to hell. But I still might even be able to find some use for that. It sounds crazy, but with a fiberglass pen, so I can solder these points here. Can maybe even put a new screen or something with that. So that will, at the very least, get put in my gold recycling pile. Right, so that's it essentially now. We've got the camera, we've got the screen, we've got the speakers, we've got the other camera. Interesting. What I'll do, I'll move this to the side and we'll try our hardest to separate this before we go. Because this video has gone on way too long. Oh, sorry, not the camera then. So, what am I going to do? I'm just going to cut it free. What should I do? Right, on that side there is nothing holding it in place, so why is it not as come out? Right, well, let's try that. So I see something here. See if we can poke it through. Oh, actually, pliers, maybe I could pull it. Maybe I could pull it through. I know you can't see this, sorry, but I can't grip it on. See it? Oh, bugger, that didn't work anyway. Is there a pulling arm, maybe? Oh, there's no way of pushing it through from this side. Oh, yeah, it is. It's pushing it through. Kind of. Can I lever it out? No. Go through, you bugger. Is that freed it up? Let's find out. Yep, we're freed up. And we have the top bit free. I'm gonna get rid of this junk. Oh, speaker mesh, I might use that for something else. So yeah, that could potentially be used for something else, so. Whew, that was an effort and a half. So now I'd chop these off and I'd do a bit of fidgery pokery and see what I can do. So here's what we're left with. We've got this. We've got this motherboard, and we've got the back bit. My intentions is to hopefully try and fix this to the point if I can. You'll find out in the next video, obviously. Well, in the next video that is to do with the DSI macros. There might have to be a teardown video or two in the meantime so I can get this cleaned up and stuff. But obviously I'll see you for next time then. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. I know it wasn't really do anything other than tear it down and show you what I'm kind of talking about what I'm gonna kind of do next, but this is, I'm documenting for myself as well in the process so I can see where I went wrong and stuff, so let's see what happens. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.